Good Erev Shabbos. This week we were trying to focus on a story. I think the Olam here didn't hear it. It's Kedai to Chazan 1,000,000 times. It's a story that happened to my great uncle with his Rabbi, the Galanta Rav. And to make the story a little bit short, the Galanta Rav sent a message to my great uncle when he was in the Bronx that although you're dying to come back to Europe, he didn't know what's going on. But my great uncle was telling his Rebbe, listen, I'm in the Bronx. I don't feel any Kedusha. I don't feel what it's like to feel being close to the Rabbi Shalom, being close to my Rebbe. I want to come back. So the Galanta Rav sent him the message, which is the Baal HaTurim in this week's Parsha, of Bikashtim Oisi, Ubikashtim Gam Kehuna, Ubikashtim Oisi Misham. Those are the three places in the Tanakh that uses this type of language. And as I mentioned from my great uncle, he said this B'Shem of Steif, of Yonason Steif, used to keep what the Baal HaTurim quotes. It was a sefer called the Mesorah. Whenever you see the Mesorah says, it was a separate sefer. And he used to keep it on the floor, because this sefer was written by a Galach. But this Mesorah sefer is darshan by all the tzaddikim, especially the Baal HaTurim. And these three places were indicating, says the Galanta Rav, such a strong message that no matter where a person finds himself, you're seeking the Rebbeinu Shem, Bikashtem Oisi Misham. You seek me from where you are. So this week someone came to me, and this is probably echoing the experience of most of us. He says, listen, Rebbe, Daniel, my whole week I'm busy at work, or I'm busy at home. When I get home, I'm busy with the diapers. First, I was very impressed that this husband, Taka, changes diapers. That's an impressive thing. But he's telling me, listen, I don't connect, I don't feel nothing. I'm busy with diapers. So I told him this vote. I said, Korach said, all I am is a Levi. And the Levi is in the Chotzer. He's a shoyer. He's outside in the gates. And as the Arizal says, and specifically tonight we start off, Mizmor Shir Yom Shabbos. So we say at the end, Sadik Katomer Yifrach is the Seifei Oisios of Korach. And if you look at that pasuk, it describes Bechatzros Elokeinu Yavrichu. That Korach said, I don't want to be in the Chatzar when I could be Lifnai V'Lifnim. Our Coren is Lifnai V'Lifnim. And he had a very good argument, because Korach saw that he was going to be Lifnai V'Lifnim in the future. And says the Arizal that Korach was such a tzaddik, it wasn't such a pasuk the way we understand. He was so holy, he said, I want to usher in Mizmor Shil Yom HaShabbos. That's where the Midrash says he was Cholik on Shabbos, says the Arizal, because he wanted to bring now. Why are we waiting? Let's have now. Yom Shekulei Shabbos. And that's what he told Moshe Rabbeinu, says Rav Wolfson. Thank you, Tzaddik. Rav Wolfson writes, is that he was Cholik on Moshe Rabbeinu, and he said, why are you more holy than anyone else? He wasn't saying, I understand Moshe, he knew what Moshe Rabbeinu was, but he was saying in Yemosha Mashiach, it says, everyone's going to be b'machoid. The Gemara says. And what does that mean? Everyone's going to be in a circle, and the Rebbeinu Shem is going to be in the middle. In Yemosha Mashiach, there's not going to be this hierarchy, and everyone's going to have that close relationship. So therefore, Korach said, why are you sticking to this time? Bring in Mashiach, bring in the Yemosha Mashiach, where we can all be close to the Rebbeinu Shalom. That was a Korach's argument. And if you look in Elef HaMogen, thank you Benji, in Elef HaMogen he writes, at the end of the first Aliyah, there's the highest Gematria in all of the Torah. The highest Gematria is one word, Tistarel. Very strange word. What's the Gematria of Tistarel? Is the Gematria of 1500. 1500 is the Gematria of one word in the Torah. And what's the significance of this word? So Wolfson explains the following. If you put all together the Aleph base, you will get to also 1550 minus 5, which is the Oisios Mansepach, which gives you also 1500. Korach was saying to Moshe Rabbeinu, why are you mistarer? Because yes, you know more Torah than anyone else. He also knew Moshe was the Av HaNeviim. He was the one that when the Rebbe chose to go up to Shamayim, wasn't Korach? But he was saying, why? Why don't we have the experiences Mizmor Shel Yom HaShabbos? We're all experience Kol HaTorah Kula. We're all going to have that revelation. That was Korach's Taina. And it's interesting that also Korach, this is one of the questions I always ask the youth, the connection between Korach and Daniel. Because if you look at the end of the parsha, it says that the amount of psukim is the gematria of Daniel. What's the connection between Korach and Daniel? Sounds very strange. Daniel's gematria of 95. 95 is the gematria of Havaya and Adni and Yimoisa Mashiach, when the Yud-Kei Vav-Kei is going to be Yud-Kei Yud-Kei. So the idea is that Korach's life and mission was, I don't want to stick right now. I don't want to be in where I am right now. I want to be in Yimoisa Mashiach. And that was one major mistake. The Rabbi said to Korach, you want to seek me? You want to be a Kohen Gadol? This is the right time for it. Right now, even in the diapers, for him it wasn't diapers, for him it was diapers. For us, no matter where we are, we say, Rabbeinu Shalom, I'm going to call out from here. I'm not going to wait till I don't do the diapers anymore. Then I'm going to start speaking to you. Right now, call out to Rabbeinu Shalom. Good Shabbos.